Yo, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. The hell, bro? Good afternoon to the freedom marchers, freedom lovers, freedom family, and freedom fighters out there on this Wednesday or Thursday afternoon. Salute to the real Shelton in the building. Insane, most hated. Salute to the brother. California love indeed. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you guys hear me okay? Because Orange Lily for you. Salute to the beautiful Orange Lily for you. They got me, this stupid van got me connected. Just let me know if you guys can hear me okay. Because when they have it connected through the phone, I don't like how it sounds. All right, salute to y'all. Man, it's a beautiful day out here. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Thank you guys for coming through. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man, when you guys get in here. I wanted to talk about this Tonka Truck warrant situation. You know, Tonka Truck Davis has a warrant out for his arrest for the events that happened, I think in the summer of last year, where apparently he went into some gentleman's club and he was dating this bottle chick, and you know, he snatched her up and all kind of other shit. We don't really know exactly what he did, but apparently there's a video out, and there was enough in that video, in the surveillance video, to corroborate what the young lady said Gervonta did to her, which includes kidnapping, apparently. Kidnapping. So, this is some serious shit. Kidnapping is a serious charge, just so y'all know. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the crime of kidnapping, but when you kidnap somebody, it usually don't work out too well for you if they have enough to prosecute you and try to get a conviction. So, you know, at the end of the day, Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis is a grown man who is responsible for his own actions. Salute to TD. Salute to my brother TD in the building. Salute to you, brother. Gervonta Tank Davis is responsible for his own actions. And he's a grown man. Let me know if you guys got a Romeo Lima Charlie. Of course, they start with the bullshit. Krishan trains in his gym in B-More. Yeah, I saw that. They need somebody to replace his ass. They're gonna need somebody. Yeah, Tonka Truck. He about to be going up the river. Yeah, they need somebody light skinned to take his place. They need somebody light skinned. Anyway, so I don't know what you guys heard last, but I was basically the people that are in delusional. You know, the other day, I think it was Tuesday, I did a live stream talking about the mentality and the motivation behind the haters that hate on the LDBC. It's the very same people that stand in the pocket with Tonka Truck Davis, no matter what he does. And we live in the age of the influencer, right? No longer are we in an age where we have the elders, you know, the fathers, the big brothers, the uncles. We have those individuals, right? We have the elders. We have the uncles. We got the fathers, right? To guide men, to guide boys that are growing into men. We have those individuals, but in the day and age of technology, people look to people they don't even know to kind of inform their life. And they build their lives around these larger than life people like Tonka Truck. You know, you got content creators out here built their entire channel around uplifting and standing in the pocket with Tonka Truck Davis. And so when he doesn't perform in the realm of boxing as he should, instead of, you know, holding Tonka Truck to account, what they do is they make excuses, they lie, they manipulate, they attack people that they call their brothers, you know, the ones that like knockouts, the guys that like people who get knockouts, in my BFTB voice, those guys, those types of individuals. You know, the ones that the ones that try and get in bed with other men, those types of individuals. And so these are the people that are uplifting Tonka Truck Davis. So when Tonka Truck Davis isn't operating as he should in his profession, he has nothing to worry about. He knows that no matter what he does or says, these people are going to ride for him anyway. Right? They're going to ride for him anyway. They got the Astro Glide ready. You know what I'm saying? They got the Astro Glide on deck, or baby oil, whatever you prefer. Jelly, syrup, whatever. They ready to toss salads and ride dick. No matter what he does. He can call these dudes soft. He can tell them to shut the fuck up and just enjoy the sport. And they'll still be right down there with their Astro Glide and their baby oil, or maybe a mixture of both. They'll be on that slip and slide. They'll be in that goddamn kiddie pool with all the oil in it, and they'll be ready to oil wrestle. It doesn't even fucking matter. They're going to ride for Tonka Truck Davis no matter what. So why would he change, or should he change his behavior? Why? When there's no incentive, right? There is no incentive for him to change his behavior inside or outside the ring. Right? So what we have is a pattern of Tonka Truck doing whatever he damn well pleases, even if it involves hurting other people, being violent towards other people, even if it has to do with that, whether it be a hit and run, domestic violent dispute, it doesn't matter. And now, even with the hit and run situation, the judge appeared to take, you know, to try to make an example out of him, to kind of go hard on him a little bit. But did she really? No, I don't think so. Now what do we have? This man has a warrant out for his arrest with charges of kidnapping, backed by surveillance video. You know, Blue Blood came out and told y'all that. Blue Blood mentioned that. And of course, Blue Blood was attacked by the Tonka Truck goddamn sandbox children. The children that play in the sandbox with the Tonka Truck. Those guys. And now he is facing what could amount to years in prison. Right? It depends on what happens. Someone says don't crash, don't worry about it. But my position is that he needs to spend some time in prison. That's my position. That's my position, right? Not because I hate Tonka Truck Davis. Not because I hate him. Not because he's not fighting the best. No. Because if he doesn't get sat down, if he don't sit his ass down somewhere and reflect and have a little bit of introspection about his actions, well, the next thing that might happen might end in his demise. right? Permanent demise, right? The path he's going down right now, salute to Yeshua's return, salute to my brother. Well, the whole story, Orange Lily, is that he was dating this chick who was a bottle service girl at some gentleman's club in Florida. And I don't know if she was trying to break up with him or wasn't doing what he wanted. So he ran up in there and I guess he snatched her up, put hands on her, dragged her out of the club against her will and without her consent. That's kidnapping, right? So that is involved in the charges. So I haven't seen the video yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to get leaked at some point. But it was enough for this warrant to come out, right? And for U.S. Marshals to be involved. So it's pretty serious. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. But if this is true, if he actually did the things that she said he did, then he needs to sit his ass down somewhere, right? He needs to get sat down because his behavior can lead him to end up sleeping with the fishes, if you get my meaning, right? That might actually happen if he continues down this path. It happens to less careless individuals. So, in order for him to get a little bit of introspection, to look back on his life, to really think about his behavior and about what needs to change, I think that he needs to serve some time for this, right? It might be the best thing for him. You know, I was watching 78 earlier, and he was kind of talking about that, you know, because no one out here in the real world, no individual out here in the free world is holding him accountable to the point where he has had multiple run-ins with law enforcement that could have gotten him locked up in the first place, but it never happened. You need the evidence first? Of course. Innocent until proven guilty. Oh, somebody saying I'm making it up? Or are they saying that she made it up? Have I ever been to jail? Yes. Never been to prison, but I've been to jail. I've been to jail when I was in the Army. I was in a YA camp when I was a teenager. What does that matter? Why is that a question? Because if Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis gets locked up for this, he's not going to jail. He'll go to jail initially during trial. But if he gets convicted, he's not going to jail. He's going to prison. That's a different story. So what is it? Did he plead? Oh, he hasn't even been captured yet. He hasn't even turned himself in. He hasn't been found. No, he has a warrant out for his arrest. Do I have proof? Or are you just saying what others say without seeing any proof? Nobody block him. No blocking, don't time anybody out. When did I say that Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis definitively did the things that she claimed he did? I said that he has a warrant and that the police department and the prosecution is saying that they have surveillance video that corroborates her story. I said they said that. Y'all don't listen though, do you? Do you have proof? See, Enigma 76, whatever the fuck. You are the type of individual that will get Gervonta Tonka Truck Davis in a lot more trouble than going to prison. You the type of motherfucker that'll put a battery in somebody's back, knowing You will suffer no consequences from their actions because, you know, uh, they have all you guys out there. You won't hold them accountable. Yeah. No one. No. What are we talking about? Yes, the U.S. Marshals are involved. Sheldon says he's been to jail a few times in his 20s. I was in jail in my 20s as well, and when I was ripping and running the streets when I was a teenager. It's a battery in my back right now. I don't need a battery in my back. I am energy. I am energy. Yeah. The law of thermodynamics runs all up and through me. I don't need a battery. Yeah. I'm not influenced by others. I am my own battery. I am a battery. I am a singularity. That's what I am. Yeah. I am the sun. I don't need a battery. I am nuclear fission. That's what I am. No one can get me to do anything I don't want to do. I have my own energy source. I am a power plant. You know nothing about that. Right? Real spill. I am electrically charged. I am full of electrons. Yes. I don't need a battery. I harness the ionosphere. The ionosphere is rich with the energy you need. Sure, I'm human. Sure, I'm human. And? Salute to Enigma. You thought I was bitching about Trump. That's for tomorrow. Don't worry about it. Okay, if you're asleep, then you need to get out of here. I don't want to keep you from getting a good day's rest. There you go. You ain't ever got to come back and get put to sleep again. There you go. Anyway. Man, please. Tonka Truck Davis legal business got you charged up. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't affect my life. The reason I care is because it's about boxing. So, one good thing that could come out of this, out of Tonka Truck going to jail, is for his belt to be freed up in the 135-pound division. So that division, lightweight, can move forward and things can happen without him. Yeah, because I like the heavyweight division. And if Tonka Truck Davis is holding it up, well, it might be a good thing for me as well, being a spectator of the sport, for Tonka Truck to go get his ass sat down somewhere so that belt can be freed up. And a residual effect, maybe it'll show him some humility. Maybe he'll come out the other side a better person and won't get himself in these situations that can end up getting him deleted. We all need energy called food, water, and sleep. Wow. Now we're being pedantic. Anyway, why can't you talk about something you're doing? Talk about you and not what somebody else's business got going on. Not all are welcomed. Not all are welcomed. Yet you're in my comment section worried about what I'm doing. Worried about my business. See, you in my business right now. You don't want me in Tonka Truck Davis's business? Then you should have told Tonka Truck not to become a professional boxer and a superstar. You should have told him not to do that. Yeah. Go pro in boxing if you want the belt. Stay in the fans' place. No. That's what you do. You stay in the fans' place because Tonka Truck told your monkey ass to sit down and enjoy the sport. He wasn't talking to me. He was talking to you. I do whatever the fuck I want to do. How about that? I'm talking about your dog. Fuck your dog. Fuck Tonka Truck Davis. Yeah. And his light-skinned midget horse in my Candace Owens voice. Yeah, fuck Tonka Truck Davis. He don't even like you, just like the real Shelton said. Yeah, fuck him. See, why you get... Now I got to go there. Fuck Tonka Truck Davis. I hope he gets locked up for years. If he did it, if there's proof and evidence and he gets convicted, I hope he gets sat down for quite a few years. How about that? By hearing and hearing by, salute to the beautiful. Well, no, I'm tripping. I'm thinking about somebody else. My bad, brother. By hearing and hearing by. Remind me, brother. Or wait, let me look at you. Okay, my bad. I thought you were. I'm thinking about somebody else. Discord taking all that shit. Tank fan, Trump fan. You just fanned out. Wild work. Yeah, Tonka Truck don't like you. I don't know why you coming in here and defending his business. Is no longer his business. He is a public figure. Yeah. He'll be all right. Salute Mikey S. or Mikey B. So, always got other people on your mind. Yet, you're in my channel. You're in my chat. I'm on your mind. That's why you're writing to me. That's why you were so concerned about getting me to read your chat. Let me see. By hearing, I'm trying to. You're right. The first time, my pic does look like a little masculine salute. Oh yeah, I can. I'm near. You know, I can't really see that well right now with the picture's so small. Real Shelton says, go tell the white man on the news to stop talking about Tonka Truck Davis. Yeah. He won't, though. He won't do that. He big man, and that's okay. So, this will be good for Tonka Truck if he gets sat down, and it'll be good for the sport. I think Tonka Truck Davis never fighting again, or maybe for some years, is great for the sport of boxing. It's great for the fandom of boxing because he has inadvertently, I don't think he did this on purpose. I think he's just being who he is, and people gravitated towards that. I think it's great for the sport because you eliminate the Tonka Truck, then a lot of these asshats are going to go away. The monkey branchers, as I call them. Right? These dudes, these hypergamous monkey branchers, like I said in 78th channel, they're monkey branchers. Right? They're like gold diggers. They don't care about him as a fighter. They care about him for whatever reason. They're attracted to him. They like his leg tats, his hair braids and all this bullshit. Or Lily for you says, I don't want to see innocent people and go to jail. She has the burden of proof. Absolutely. Yeah, she has the burden of proof. I'm saying if he did this, if it turns out that he actually did what she said he did, then his ass needs to get sat down. Period. Right? Why you talk about him so much? What? When was the last time I talked about Tonka Truck Davis on this channel? Can anybody tell me? He got zero. Yeah, he ain't got no smoke for the white man. Mahari Nation, salute to the brother Mahari Nation Sports podcast. He says, unfortunately, channels like Knockoff Pity Pat and the Lincoln Lawyer will never stop talking about Tank Davis. Well, if they're going to be talking, they ain't going to be talking about boxing. Yeah, they're not going to be talking about boxing. They're going to be talking about whether or not he dropped the soap this week. That's what they're going to be talking about. Yeah. Don't act like you ain't never slapped a woman. I never have. I smacked her on the ass. Yeah, I smacked her on the ass while I was blowing her back out. Sure. I smack an ass all day and night. A big old jiggly. Yeah, I'll do that for sure. But she's screaming in pleasure when I'm doing that. She's not crying in horror. Yeah, I've smacked a woman on the ass. I never smacked a woman in the face. You see how y'all changed it up? Y'all see how y'all moved the goalposts? Oh yeah, you like that, Orange Lily. For sure, for sure. That's why you laughing. Oh yeah, y'all like that. Pull some hair, you know what I mean? Give it a little smack. But you gotta smack up. You gotta, where the cheek at, you gotta kind of smack up, right? Like that. And then you gotta kind of flip it at the same time. And then, you know, while you're pulling that hair, you know, throwing some long strokes downrange. Anyway, yeah, I'll smack an ass for sure, for sure. All day, all night. But I never slap a woman in the face. I've never done it. I've never put my hands on a woman like that. Sorry, don't need to. If a woman, listen, let's break down the possible scenario that led to Tonka Truck Davis perhaps allegedly putting his hands on this woman. Let's talk about that. And this is a little bit of a lesson for the fellas. Oh yeah, make it bounce. See that wave? You know what I mean? Salute to Lena Bay, baby. Yeah, she know what I'm talking about. Lena baby know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man, there's nothing like it, man. When you do that, and she in that reaction, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. It's nothing more beautiful than the pleasure a woman feels when you hurt her and make her feel good at the same time. Nothing like it. It's a good hurt, you know. But I never smacked a woman across the face. I don't need to. So let's talk about the scenario that could get you in the position where you have to decide whether or not you want to put your hands on a woman. So if what happened with Tonka Truck happened, and this woman doesn't want to deal with you anymore, you have two choices. When a woman decides that she doesn't want to be with you, and she expresses that, or she acts that way, it's done. It's a wrap. Right? It's a wrap. It's time to move on. There's nothing you can do to get her back in position. Right? There's nothing you can do. Now, there are multiple reasons for this. You have to decide for yourself what that reason is. But that's just how it is. Orange Lily for you says leave her alone. I'm going to have some alone time now. That's what's up, Orange Lily. Hey, you know, I get it, you know. Your nipples hard. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. Anyway, let me get back on track. So, if a woman decides she don't want to be with you, it's it. That's it. What else is there to do, right? Tonka Truck Davis is a multi-millionaire. And so, if that woman doesn't, she's a bottle girl. If she don't want to fuck with you, go get her homegirl. They make her, I don't know. He seemed like that type of petty. All right, I'm gonna take your homegirl, and I'm gonna make her enjoy the good life. There's no need to put your hands on a woman, in my opinion, unless it's some random on the street. And you know, some of these women are bold these days. They'll put their hands on you, even if you ain't with them. They I don't know what. I used to have the mentality there's no reason to ever put your hands on a woman, but in the world that we live in today and what I'm seeing, it's like, man, shit, some of y'all do need to get smacked because they just out of control. But in terms of a relationship, in terms of relationship, there's no need to go there. If she's done, she's done. And you just need to walk away. It's that simple. You have to have the discipline and the fortitude to keep it pushing. Now, if you're having an argument and it gets heated and she feels like she's getting disrespectful, you can walk away. You don't have to stand there and continue. It's just really no point. But yeah, I've never been in the position. I've been in the position. I've had my first wife did put her hands on me, and as far as I went was to, she thought I was banging somebody. She thought I was fucking around. She thought I was fucking around with some chick or some chicks. She thought I was just out there throwing the dick around. I don't know. But as far as I went, just to remove myself from the situation was to grab her up and pin her into the couch until she calmed down, and then I left. I didn't have to hit her as well. That's just not what I had to do. But some women do be squaring up. I know. These days, they square up a lot more. Most of the time, these young women are chasing the bag of celebrities. Yeah. And what's funny is, he said that he knew that she was that way. She was that way with dudes. So why are you fucking with her in the first place? Why are you trying to take that any type of serious? Because he's a control freak. Oh, crazy time entering the life. Yeah, some dude was trying to justify Tonka Truck smacking or hitting a woman, and he was like, don't act like you ain't never smack a woman. I said, yeah, I slapped her on her ass. Yeah, I slapped on her ass while I'm, throwing them strokes. Yeah, pulling hair, choking her from the back a little bit, not too hard. You want her to breathe, but, there are certain things you can do to get a rise and get it gushy, because I like me some gushy. If I don't experience an increase in gushy as we're going along, then I got to do something to rev it up a little bit. Some people like fighting and fucking. Hey, yeah. As long as it's exactly Orange Lady for you, that gushy. Yep. As long as it's you got the safe words and you guys have a conversation, and you got to make sure there's certain tales that a woman gives if you're doing too much. There's certain, you can tell if a woman's enjoying what you're doing. But that's a whole nother live stream. Pineapple. Yeah, get that good. Yeah. A good pineapple diet will take care of it. Right? I talk about love. And I talk about whatever comes to mind. Sule says, I'm African. We don't even argue women. And if she brave enough to hit, she crazy. Well, yeah, that's everywhere. Hey, you good, Orange Lily? Ain't nothing wrong with a little conversation. I'm all about it. I love women. So some people think I love women a little too much, but I can't help myself. See, I was blessed with a very understanding wife who understands who I am as a man, right? So, you like talking about it? Yeah. I might do some, I might have those types of conversations because I have a lot of experiences that are very interesting. A lot of funny situations, a lot of crazy situations, when I was ripping and running in my 20s. But I don't know. Tonka Truck, he just needs to, I think he needs this. Now, so you're the opposite of Tonka Truck? Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I'm the complete opposite of Tonka Truck fans. I don't even know how a man can find another man attractive. I just can't. When I look at a woman, especially a beautiful woman like with a beautiful face and some nice legs. I was watching, did y'all see that Clipper game. No, did y'all see A. Marie? A. Marie was she was a singer from like the early 2000s. Salute to Brother Reef. Yes, sir. Men stink. Not only do they stink, but they're too like. I just don't. I don't like it. But I just don't understand. I understand why women are attracted to other women. I don't understand why a man would be attracted to another man and why they would want certain things done to them that could lead to a certain type of prolapse. I just don't get it. Salute to the beautiful Sugar-Free Mars in the building, my counterpart. Salute to my counterpart. They just like him, and they just like him. So what was I saying? Yeah, I just don't get it. I don't get why a man would be attracted to another man. But did y'all see A. Marie out there, man? She was at the Clipper game. I don't know when that Clipper game was, but she was shooting some hoop. Oh my gosh, she had this flannel on with some denim shorts. Her legs was out. She had on these heels. Oh my God, A. Marie is fucking, oh my God. I was like, man, and she's my age. She's 46 years old. Still look good as hell with them legs. Very, very beautiful woman. I just don't get it. With a woman like A. Marie running around, how could you like a man? Yes, hens and hoops, Lena baby. Absolutely. How could you? I just don't get it. There's nothing a man can offer me at all. Nothing. All right, here comes my kids, guys. Got to go. Thank you guys for coming through. Much love. Like, share, subscribe. And guess what we're going to do? Keep marching forward.